Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I am super happy that you're here. So today, well, first of all, I'm just doing my peel base. I did on camera and decided to leave it in just because I never do. So I just do one coat, cover the entire nail. I usually don't wear my nails more than 2 days, 3 days max. So one coat works perfectly for me. And so that's what I do. I do not have it on a top coat because I don't use gel and I don't want to waste my dip top coat. So I just buff my nails super good, super shiny, super smooth. And then I put the top coat on that way or the peel base, sorry. And I have no issues with popping off. So that's where we're at with that. And then we're going to get into this mani. It's going to be really colorful, almost springy / summer colors. And then we are going to use some transfer foils on the pinky and the ring finger, which is what I'm going to do first with this white shimmer that I've been in love with lately because it's so easy to work with. So my peel base is dry. I think you saw I kind of just touched my fingers. My thumb's still a little wet, but by the time I get to my thumb, it's going to be completely dry, no issues. So I'm going to do 2 dips of the white. I'm going to dip my pinky and my ring finger in the white. And then, and I always go around the cuticles, and I only show that on this first round of dipping because I'm trying to cut out some of the repetitiveness. But I always go around my cuticles every dip, and I had a little bit of peel base right here that must have been on the skin, so I'm just struggling to get that off. Bear with me. But then I will go back in after I've done my 2 dips and cleaned up my cuticles. I will dip again, well, pour over, sorry, the color again, just to get that odorless liquid fully I don't know the word I'm looking for. Words are not my friend today, but I just want to absorb all that extra liquid that the odorless liquids tend to leave behind. So once I do 2 dips, it works perfect. Plus then I'm going to go in and do my other nails before I come in and dust these off. It's my system. Works best for me. I love the odorless liquids. I could not dip without them because I can't use gel, and I despise wearing a mask, and even when I do wear a mask and use regular dip liquids, I still get a little bit sick. So this works the best for me, and I'm going to zip my mouth now because I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. We're going to get into this orange on the middle finger, and then we'll do the blue on the pointer finger and the thumb finger, and then I will be back. I'm going to stop talking. I'll be back. We're on the second layer. I did want to say that my dip base is extremely low. So you'll see like right there, and you'll see me do it on other nails. There's a little bit of liquid that gets up on the handle of the brush. Not the handle where I'm holding, but I hope you know what I mean. I feel like I cannot talk today at all. Maybe I should do my voiceover another day. Anyway, it's super low, so there's a little extra liquid there, so I just kind of take it to get on my nail. I do have another one coming. This is the Color My World Odorless. It is my favorite. There is a couple brands I haven't tried yet, and I do plan on trying them at some point. But this one is awesome, and my favorite thing about this one is now that I am not doing nail polish top coat anymore, I'm using this top coat, which Odorless top coat, who would have thunk it was, oh God, who would have thought that it was going to be so amazing? But I'm sure you've seen, I think, previous videos that I've used it, but either way, stay till the end and you'll see how shiny, gorgeous it is. It's easy to apply. It does not take long to dry at all. In fact, I learned a trick actually doing this mani, so I will pop back in when we get to that point and fill you guys in on that little secret. And yeah, so I'm going to do my second coat. I don't show going around my cuticles, and I also don't show the second pour over of the dip, just cutting some of the stuff out so that this video doesn't take 15 years. And when I do my clear cap, which is coming up here soon, I do only show my pinky because it's the same thing for all 5 fingers and it's just clear. I'm just going to pour the clear over all 5 nails. And yeah, I'll be back. Just popping in really quick to say I am using another brand's activator. That is because mine is super low. I do have another one on the way, but I wanted to save what activator I have left for top coat because it's very important. Okay, bye. Okay, now that we are done activating, we are waiting just a couple minutes. The activator dries super fast, hardens the nails super fast, and as soon as we hear this sound, which indicates we are ready to file. So we filed, shaped, buffed off camera, and now we are going to do our foil. So I'm using the Crazy Girl Dips Stuck. I used this to chrome and it works amazing. This is my first time using it to do transfer foils. And it's about, I don't want to say it's really hard. I've used a lot of gel transfer foils back when I was using gel, and transfer foils are just hard in general. I don't know what kind of magic you need, but it does work. It just takes a lot of time. I did fast forward this quite a bit because I must have messed with this cuticle stick on top of trying to get them to lay down for at least 20 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. It did take me quite a while, but I was able to get them to lay down. You will see on the ring finger, I didn't really get what I wanted to get out of it. Like the butterfly laid beautiful, the big butterfly in the middle. Same with on the pinky. That big one laid perfectly down. But I had a little harder time with the little one. So when I took it off, you'll see that I take, it's like a acetone remover. It's just in a little pen. It's actually really awesome. I got them off Amazon. And I used that to clean up any little spots that were on the nail that I did not want to be on there. And yeah, you'll see, I'm going to take it here in a second and use that. And then I cut out just a little couple pieces. So I will go back in on the ring finger and add another layer of the stuck. It did not affect what was already laid down at all. It just laid right over it, did not ruin it, nothing. So then I will take just a couple little pieces that I cut out of the transfer foil that I wanted to use, and I will lay those down, and they laid really good. So it turned out great. It just takes a little work, just like with any other transfer foil glue. And there's not a lot of options that I have found when it comes to non-gel transfer glue. I know Maniology has one. I've never used it. And I know Young Nails has one, and I have used it. For some reason, I didn't tighten my bottle of the Young Nails tight enough, and so I pretty much lost all of it. It all came out in my drawer and made a big old mess. But that one didn't really work very well for me. I don't know if I didn't have the timing down or what. This stuff works better than anything I've tried, and that includes gels, except the Macart. I really did like the Macart gel transfer foil glue, but again, I don't use gel anymore. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you watch. Once we're done with this, I'm going to put Maniology Smudge Free Top Coat on these two nails. Let it dry for 10 minutes before I go in with my activator, just because I do not want to ruin what I just worked so hard to do. Okay, I'll be back. Secret time. Okay, so as you saw, I activated all the nails once, and then I went back and I activated my pinky and my ring finger another time, just because they had that top coat on, and I wanted, I don't know. In my brain, it takes longer to saturate into the nail because it has a top coat on. So I really wanted to make sure I got those ones good. Well, at the end of my waiting for the second layer of top coat to dry, those two were like dry. And I was like, I wonder if 2 coats of activator helped. So I did it on my next mani, and yeah, 2 coats of activator, boom, it will dry faster. Now, it's still not going to dry as fast as a regular dip top coat, but 5 minutes and every nail is dry when I put 2 coats of activator on. So just if you use Odorless, maybe try that out, see if it works for you. It's been working amazing for me. So we put the activator on, we wait 2 minutes, and then we wipe off the nail. I use a lint-free wipe. I do not put alcohol on it. It's just a dry lint-free wipe. We're going to go in. We're obviously almost done with our first coat, and we do... this is in real time. I did not speed this up at all because I wanted you guys to see exactly how long it takes me to do my top coat. So 3 some nails 4, maybe 5. Yep, I'm notorious for that. But the odorless are so, I have never contaminated them ever. So we wipe off the brush on a paper towel in between every single coat before I put it back into the jar. And I do that on my second coat as well every single time. So now, then we wait, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So after we do the first layer, we wait 1 minute. And I'm telling you, the nails are dry after 1 minute. And we go in with our second layer, this layer, and I zoomed in so you guys could see really good. We do a much more detailed top coat. Like I go slow, I cap the free edge, just trying to get every little nook and cranny so that there's no dry spots. And I love how, I mean, you can already see just the first layer, how shiny it is. The second layer just adds to that. This dip top coat is my favorite I've ever used, and I've used quite a bit of regular dip top coats, and I love this one. I'm so happy that someone recommended this to me, and I'm so glad that I found it. So it's probably going to remain my go-to for odorless dip liquids unless something better comes along. I just can't imagine anything like the top coat is just great. Anyway, enough of that. I hope you guys like this video. I am so appreciative that you guys were here. And if you could give my video a like if you liked it, if you could subscribe if you are not yet, that would be amazing, and I would be super, super grateful. And if you could hit the notification bell, I am up to posting twice a week. I'm hoping I can keep it that way. That's my goal. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Oh, I almost forgot. Have a beautiful day.